my teaching process for melody. The song being used is I'm on the Kingsland. And the other day when I was practicing this with my students, here is how the day unfolded. So I presented the song with this graphic here, and we talked about the learning target. Students responded, I can read third grade melodies. And from there, I gave students a minute to kind of notice what they see in the graphic, and they were able to talk with a neighbor next to them about that so their ideas could be spoken out loud. After the 1 minute, I asked students to raise their hand if they had something that they'd like to share that their neighbor noticed. From there, students were raising their hands. They noticed that there were crowns. They also noticed the shape, or not the shape, but the size of the crowns, these ones being smaller and this one being bigger. They also noticed the D here, and we've discussed in previous lessons that that D is a label for where do is in our staff. So students were able to identify that we have one do because there is one crown in the space below the staff. From there, students were wondering about these other four notes. Some students incorrectly said that they thought it was me, and from there we went over to our tone ladder with do, re, mi, sol, la, ti, do, and we talked about how far away mi is from do. So we noticed from the step ladder that do and mi are a skip away. So if mi were the other notes in here, it would be on the first space here. Students realize that that is not a mi because mi is on the first space. So from there, we decided to figure it out. Okay, if this is mi on this space here, what is a skip above mi? My students are pretty familiar with steps and skips at this point. Students were able to look at the tone ladder and notice that mi and so are a skip away. So we were able to label these as so. After that, we labeled so, do. We have that on the board with just one letter S for so and D for do. After that, I sing it to them and they echo so, do. And we practice that a couple times with hand signs and our voices. We'll separate by saying if you're ways to separate that so students hear it more and are able to sing it more, or are if your name starts with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, can you sing it? If your name doesn't start with that, now it's your turn to sing. Now let's sing it together. Those are different ways you can have students practice it and hear it. From there, we take the syllables or the pitches out and we use the syllable lu. So it sounds like this. Lu, 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 lu. After that, I sing the song Kingsland, and students are asked to touch their nose when they hear the lu, 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 or the so, do. So I sing the song, and students are touching their noses. I noticed at this point about a third of my class were touching their nose on by his wife a comb, which is the answer here. What song is this? These are the words for that part of the song. And then I sing it a second time, but this time I say, okay, touch your ear when you hear it. Lu, 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 so, do. And then I sing this song again, and more students are touching their ears at the appropriate time. From there, I say, okay, tell your neighbor what you decided. What words are missing here that line up with our melody? So, do. After they figure that out, usually with a third to half of the students knowing, everybody can kind of agree that that is by his wife a comb. And then from the responses I hear, we try it out with the song buy his wife a comb. And that matches. If it doesn't match, if they have a different song that they're doing, like, let's see here. Apple tree, will your apple fall on me? I won't cry, I won't shout. If your apple knocks me out. If they think it's that part, I'll sing it. Loo, 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 and we'll go step by step, and then notice, oh, that doesn't match. So then we'll problem solve and try other songs. But I didn't notice that my students needed that. Maybe yours do. So if they do answer incorrectly, model for them what it looks like using the incorrect song that they chose, and like, oh nope, I noticed that this didn't match here. There's no laws in there, so maybe it's something else. So that is my teaching process, and from there we play the game. And while playing the game, I isolate that part of the song, and students are expected to sing the so do instead of buy his wife a comb, so they really hear that over and over again. I don't always do that, but if you're wanting to isolate that and really get that perfect fifth sound in their ear, that is a way that you can do it. Thanks for listening, and I hope that this was helpful for you.